Hey everybody, today I want to do a quick review of the Lasers uh, LaserDock Pro kit. So I've been doing a bunch of videos on the new XT8 laser that came out, maybe 3-4 months ago from Lasers. They have a whole new laser and a new adapter box that came with it, and that's part of that kit. But a new accessory that came out about along with that, but it's a separate purchase, is the new LaserDock Pro. So I wanted to go over that today, kind of show you all the capabilities of it, and show you that it's really not just for lasers. I've come up with quite a few uses for it as kind of a general purpose quick mount on my CNC. So let's take a look at it and see what it is. So originally, Opt had a LaserDock smaller version. It was good for little lasers like this XT50 that were really light. It was a small frame, but it couldn't handle the weight of the 15 watt and higher lasers, and it certainly couldn't handle things like this big XT8. So for a couple of years, I'd been building a version of my own with bigger magnets and stuff, and quite a few people actually copied that because there really wasn't any other options if you wanted a magnetic dock with a bigger laser. And so Opt recognized the gap there and got around to making their own version. So this one's really cool. So this is the part that mounts on the CNC, and it's got this nice little cover that comes with it. So it's basically just a dust cover, so you can see the LaserDock. This is, when you're searching for it on their website, search for the LaserDock Pro, because that's what this is. The other one's just a regular version. So this is the part that mounts on the CNC. It's got 6 neodymium magnets on here. They hold very well. One of the things that's different about this one is you can see the hooks here. So the weight of the laser is carried by these hooks. They've added some extra connections for future expandability. So right now they plug them off with this little plastic plug here, but there's a couple more signal pins available on here, and they have, you can see there's actually 6 pins here dedicated to power and 4 to ground. So this is a very heavy duty piece of hardware, both electrically and just the physical hardware. The other thing they added to this was a similar feature that I had in mind I really liked how they did this, is they brought the air in through this. So this supports the air assist nozzles on just about every laser these days has an air assist, because they recognize how necessary it really is to keep the lenses clean as well as to help cut. So the air is brought in through this center portion here, so you get the electrical and the air, and then, like I said, you get this nice pretty cover here as a dust cover when you're not using it. So, and then you get this bag of hardware here. So you get the little cable. Basically what you got is, this is your main cable coming in here from the Adapter Pro over here. So this used to plug into the laser if you didn't have the dock, and now it goes to the base part on the CNC, and then the signals and power come through these electricals, and your air comes in here and through this. So if we look at the laser half now, this is the other half of it. So you got these gold-plated pogo pins on here, and this little short cable that I showed in the bag here is what goes from the top of the laser to the dock. So you need that, and this is the XT50 with that on there. So you can see it's very compact. It's not massive compared to the size of the body of the XT50, and then it looks pretty small on the XT8. But again, these magnets don't have to hold the weight of this on here, because these hooks here do that. They just hold it in. And then here's the air seal. It's kind of a soft rubber foam that matches up with the hole here. So from that port, it comes out the side and goes to your laser. So this thing goes on very easily. You just hook it on there and hook it on. And I have added a tether on all my lasers, because I know me, and I have run my laser into clamps. I've Z'd my laser down into the table. So for me, I have this cable that you can see. I put this pin into this hole here, and so when I have it mounted on here, this is a quick release. Like if you run into something, it'll protect the laser by, it can knock off if you run into something, and that'll protect your laser from damage, but then it can fall on the ground. So the way I've done it is I just have a convenient location up here for this cotter pin to go in, and then this little stainless steel cable that goes down and screws into the side here. That hole is actually, there's a dual air hole, so you have the option of putting this on the left or the right, and normally there's a little set screw that's just a plug in there. I removed the set screw and put the tether on there, but to me that's for me that's necessary, because I know it saved me a couple of times, but it's an option that you can add if you decide to. So I have two lasers yet. I got rid of my older models. I just give them away to friends, but I have the new XT8, and I still keep the XT50 because this is just an awesome laser for fine detail work and both engraving and cutting. So to me, these are the two models that I always tell people if I'm going to have two lasers, these are the ones that I want. And then I have a spindle on my CNC, and one thing is I could just put that cover on here and cover this up, but I want to use that air hose because I like to have an air nozzle when I'm using my spindle cutting. So I bought another one of this end, the laser sight. Now I didn't mention it, but Op sells the whole kit that comes with the lid, the base on the CNC, one of the laser sides, and this bag of goodies that's basically some extra screws and the wrench and the short cable. That all comes with the kit. It's around $180, $190. They've been having some good sales on it lately. I think I saw it for $179 a couple of times. So I think it's a really good deal for the hardware. It's very nicely built. But they also sell just the laser side here. So obviously you only need one set of kit for the CNC side, so they sell just the laser side too, so you can get the second laser. And here I want my air nozzle. So in this case, the kit also comes with these little side wings. What they were really intended for is when you dock this, if you wanted to make it semi-permanent, you could put the screws in the sides, and it sort of mates the two base pieces together. But the other thing I found that you can just screw them to either the base or the laser side and give it a lot more lateral stability, and it doesn't need it for just a laser. But in the case of my air hose here, I have to pull on this and aim it down underneath here, and the strain on this can pop it off if I pull on it really hard. So, and then that could hit a clamp or something when I'm working if I don't have it in the right spot. So I like to have the extra stability just for the air hose to put those side plates on, and since they come with the kit for free anyway, I might as well use them. So that's my air hose. And then I've been doing some software testing with somebody where we need a camera, so I also bought the half to mount my camera on there. So this is my Avid laser display unit here, so I can bring the camera down and do the visual recognition and things like that too. And then I have a USB cable up here. So I think this is really handy. So you can have lots of other types of tools potentially on here too. So I use it for my lasers, for my air nozzle, and for my camera on here. And this half, I believe, is around $89 right now. So again, very, very reasonably priced. So like I said, you only need one of the full kit, and then you can buy more of these for all kinds of different things. And they mount on here so fast, and it's such a clean piece of hardware. It's really nice. So nice addition to the Op lasers. But again, I find a lot of use beyond just using them for lasers. Actually, they're just really well built. If I were to build and design one, this is the kind of deal I would want. That's all nicely machined aluminum, anodized and everything. So it's a very good addition. I actually did some testing with my heaviest laser with my XT8. I intentionally tried to shake it loose and to see if there would be any vibrations that would show up in the laser, because one of the things, like, and I did this with my own design as well, like, you want to absolutely make sure there's no vibration between this base and this base, and that it always has good alignment, because I have my touch probe on here that I use for my laser alignment, and so if that laser doesn't go on here exactly right every time, then I can't really use this as a reference. The second thing is, if the laser getting banged around corners really fast, you know, if I have a really high rate of acceleration or feed rate on my CNC, I don't want to get little discontinuities in my lines or little bumps or vibrations due to that. So I did some really aggressive testing at hundreds of inches per minute and high acceleration settings, trying to intentionally cause this thing to come loose, and I could not do it. So I'm very satisfied with how well this grips on here, and it's solid. It's not going anywhere. So anyway, that's the whole thing. It's fairly simple, but it's, again, very robust and well built, and I think they'll be able to use it long into the future, because it's got enough magnet power for quite a bit more weight, but they've also thought ahead with extra electrical signals. So I can see this being used for the next several generations of lasers, which is nice, because then you don't have to, you know, you hate to go buy new mounting hardware when every time a new laser comes out or something. So this will be extensible into the future nicely. And they've also made the bases to have all the same mounting holes compatible with all the different lasers, so you can pretty much buy any opt laser and screw it right on here. They just have these four little screws in the back here that screws right into the laser body, and the laser bodies on all of these have different various heights of those screws. So even though it's a cluster of 4 screws, there's matching sets that you can use to get different heights. So there's some different ways to mount the laser at different heights with this as well, pretty easily. So they thought this out pretty well. I really can't think of any features that I would add if it were me, other than mounting a tether on here. But again, this is something that there's plenty of mounting holes, tapped holes on the sides of this to add any kind of string or restraint that you'd want to protect your laser. So that's, and you know, with everybody's machine is different, so it would be hard for them to kind of make the right length or something anyway. So that's just something that I would advise people to put on their own, that's kind of set up for their own CNC setup. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or comments. I always answer questions pretty promptly. So thank you.